So I have a big problem with something that happens in this body cam footage. Now, if you've seen any of the body cam footage of the rapper Glorilla, her arrest for DUI, you may have seen a shorter clip. I know TMZ's clip was like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Law and Crime posted the full video. And playing through it, I think this is a great example of why it's important to look at the full context and pay attention to the details. Now, to get through to the point, to sum it up, the cop says Glorilla said something she didn't say she said. She says it to another officer. And Glorilla calls her out right away for it. To get to that point, we do have to watch, a couple minutes where there is speaking conversations back and forth between the first responding officer and Glorilla, and then the moment that the second officer arrives and what the officer says to her. So let's look at it. Let's see if you hear anything and you see the problem that I see. So right in the beginning, not much happening. The cop's pulling up. I will link to this video if you want to watch the thing in full and hear it better on your own.
Hey, I'm Officer Glorilla, Swanee Police. So the reason I pulled you over today is because you made a U-turn at a red light.
Okay. My GPS is taking me to walk past this light and it took me there.
And it took you over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so do me a favor so we can get out of this roadway. I'm going to need your driver's license. I'm going to go back to my car. I'll flash my lights at you. Whenever I do that, or whenever these cars pass us, I want you to turn into this turn lane over here, okay?
Okay.
And just stay right there for me. Is it not this first one right here?
Okay.
Just pull into that turn lane, okay?
This one or this one?
This one. To the left. I'll be right behind you. There's no cars.
Okay.
Just pull into the turn lane and stay right there, okay?
So I'm going to fast forward because she's just going to run the license, move the car. There is no conversation happening that involves Glorilla at this time. Really any conversation at all. So again, link in the description of the video. Now pay attention to this line of question and answering.
So where are you coming from?
I had a host.
Ma'am?
I don't know what it's called.
So she's saying I had to host, I don't know what it's called.
Opium, I think. Yeah.
You had a... I'm sorry?
Yeah, I had a appearance.
I had an appearance.
Appearance? Okay. Was it here? You're headed home?
Yeah, I wanted to go to Waffle House before I headed home. My house like 15 minutes away. I was just trying to come to Waffle House already.
Okay. Were you drinking tonight?
I'm not drunk.
So were you drinking tonight? I'm not drunk. And you're going to hear this repeated.
Okay. So I can smell it coming from your breath. Okay. Right when you roll down the window. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in a few minutes, I'm going to have another officer come over here, and we're going, if you're willing, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool.
You're cool?
Yeah.
How many drinks did you have today? I'm cool. I'm cool.
I ain't drunk or nothing.
47 radio, certainly good 7. How many drinks did you have, ma'am?
I'm okay.
That's not my question.
I'm okay, I'm telling you.
10 4. Ma'am?
I'm okay.
Okay. That doesn't mean anything.
It don't mean nothing. I live in my GPS was telling me to go to that Waffle House down there, but I know this way because I live over here. So I was going to that Waffle House up there.
Okay. But I'm asking you how many drinks you had.
I'm not drunk. I'm okay.
Again, I'm asking you how many drinks you had. I'm not drunk. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, what did you drink?
I'm okay.
What did you drink? I'm okay.
I'm alright.
Okay. Are you driving him as well, too? Still headed home?
Yeah.
Where do you live exactly? Is it here in Swanee?
I live in Duluth.
In Duluth?
It's like 2 minutes away from here.
Okay. All right. So, in just a few moments, I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, in just a moment, I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun? Okay,
Yeah.
where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is it?
It's in the car.
Where is it?
In the car.
Yes, ma'am. Where at?
It's in
Just
my
for
back
my
seat.
safety? Okay.
Yeah, it's in my back seat.
Where is it, like in a bag or?
No, it's just in the back seat.
Okay. All right. Any marijuana?
Not nothing I can go to jail.
That's not what I'm asking, ma'am. I just want to know. I mean, I'm gonna find it either way. I can
It's
smell
maybe
it.
like a 2 point something.
Okay. Where's it at?
I can give you the whole.
It's okay. It's okay.
So she's forthcoming about having weed in her car. With a little pushback, but then she's forthcoming.
I can't. There's nothing.
We'll wait. It's okay. We'll wait for now. Okay.
You want to see it?
No, ma'am. I'll
Okay.
get it in just a moment. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do. I'm
So-
not drunk.
Okay. Well, in a
Do you
minute-
know who I am?
No, I don't. No, ma'am.
Oh.
You said an opening. An opening where? For
No,
what?
it's called, the club is called Open in Canada.
I think I've heard of opium. But I like.
And guys, they're saying the venue is called Opium. They're not talking about opium being in play or a factor of anything in this car or that Glorilla may have partaken in. It's the name of the venue.
You never heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am. Okay, well, you're not.
I know last name Woods. From what I just saw, but
Oh yeah,
that's all.
it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You seeing you?
No, cause you still gonna pick on me. It don't matter who I am.
Pick on you? I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause
driving and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that I do. But yeah, I'm on your TV.
Ma'am?
I said I'm on your TV.
On my TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay though.
I watch TV shows. Are you on a TV show? Sir, are you going to tell me what TV show she's on? Because she's not telling me. Okay, artist. Am I just going to have to play games over here? You just not going to tell me?
What is it gonna help me out?
But nothing. But now
Exactly.
you've got me curious.
It's not gonna help nothing, so it don't matter.
You can't just tell me that and then not.
I'm so hungry. Like I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant. I got pee on my hand.
Oh.
Like, but yeah, it's not gonna help nothing out because
She's being very honest right there.
you still finna pick on me, and it's not nothing I can go to jail for because I'm not drunk. It's not enough weed for me to go to jail for nothing.
Is it just the weed? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like in your purse or something?
It's like in the door. It's like a small little pack. You got the flashlight in my face.
Because I can't see in this car.
If your camera coming, do I look creepy for your camera? Do I look creepy?
Not unless I do this. No.
Yeah, okay. We waiting on the other officer right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means you gotta stay in my face like this with the flashlight.
I won't flash the light in your face.
You gotta.
I'm not flashing it. It's reflecting off of the door handle in your car. I'm just hanging out until he gets it. That's it.
Yeah. I can't roll my window back up.
I'd like to see both of you guys, so no, ma'am.
Is it allowed that I gotta have my window down?
You can have it up.
Alright.
That's fine. If I can just, you told me there's a gun in here, so just for your safety and my safety, if we can
You
just.
can sit in the car. You got my ID.
No, ma'am. I have your driver's license.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just
You got it.
just don't reach back here, okay?
I would never do this.
Thank you.
Oh, can I record while we're doing this so you won't? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay.
Come on. Hold on right here. I don't want you to say that I reached for him and I ain't reached for it.
No, what do you say? Like record?
No,
I mean, you
I'm
can
recording
record
right here just
whatever
in
you
case,
wish.
like, you know, I don't want nothing bad to go on.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna run my window.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach it.
Yes, sir.
Morgan's going to do an ad, but we are leaving off at about 4:25 and 54 seconds when they come back from the ad. We're about 5 seconds ahead. Now, the window's rolled up. It seems like no other conversation would have taken place that would have been audible to the officer, the first responding officer. What did we hear? We heard Glorilla say, and she kind of made like a reluctant face to say, yeah, it might be the weed, when So it's just the weed? Yeah. Well, she's forthcoming about the weed. She keeps insisting, I'm not drunk. But I didn't hear anything there. Correct me if you heard it. Did you hear her say, I had 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, I had a lot of drinks, I had a few drinks, I only had 1? I just kept hearing her say, I'm not drunk. But listen to what happens next. I'm going to fast forward. There is no conversation during this point. We're just waiting for the other officer to show up. Again, you can watch the full video if you want. I'll link it below.
Alright, so there's another officer here, okay?
Okay.
So just give me a moment, then we'll have him.
Oh, and then I forgot my suitcase back there. I got another one in my gun, but both of these in my name. So.
Okay, there's
The second firearm. One is in her suitcase in the back of the car.
another one in your suitcase, and then okay, and then one somewhere back here in the back seat. Okay. All right.
What I gotta do? Walk in line or something?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So I'm going to speak to you. She said that she's had a few drinks, and then
I ain't
searching
saying.
the car.
The officer, the first responding officer, turns and says to the second one. You can tell she turns because of the way the camera moves and the change in the voice volume. She says to the side, to her right side, to the second officer that shows up, she said she's had a few drinks. She said she's had a couple drinks. Glorilla clocks it. She says, I didn't tell you that. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So I'm going to speak to you. She said that she's had a few drinks, and then
I ain't
searching
saying.
the car.
I ain't tell you.
That's fine. So for right now, just come out here and step up.
And the officer says, that's fine.
I'm just going to talk to you, okay? Sir, if you would, you can wait right here.
So at this point, they're going to go through with the field sobriety test. This is really, the videos that I've seen, the shorter videos, start after this point. You can kind of see the second person in the vehicle here too. So remember, officer says she smells something. Then she tells the officer, she told me she had a couple drinks. Glorilla says right away, I didn't tell you that. I think that's very interesting. Cops can and will lie to you to get information out of you, but it's interesting that they'd be telling another officer that you said something that you didn't actually say. I'd be very interested in seeing this police report. The second thing I want to say is don't drink and drive, guys. Not saying that that's what happened here, but just saying in general. Third thing I want to say is Glorilla seems pretty cooperative. She does insist I'm not drunk. She's forthcoming about there being weed in the car and that it might just be the weed, not alcohol, that is going on. It's a little bit unclear, but that's kind of my read of it. I'm not a lawyer and this isn't legal advice, but the more you tell an officer, the more they're going to have to go on and the more that they'll use it against you. I'm kind of getting the vibe that the officer is using creative licensing, taking Glorilla's I'm not drunk answer to mean, oh, she told me she had several drinks. It's two very different things. Two very different things. And there's a chance here that Glorilla saying I'm not drunk doesn't mean I had a couple drinks and just don't want to tell you. There's a chance here that she is saying, I may have smoked some weed, but I didn't have any drinks, so I'm not drunk. It could go either way. In either case, it's very disappointing to me to hear a police officer say right on body cam, and it's clear it seems like she's only trying to say it to this officer. She's not trying to say it to get a reaction out of Glorilla. She's saying it to this other officer to mislead the officer and convince this other officer, yeah, man, there's probable cause here. Let's go. And I think that's very interesting. But, yeah, not a lawyer, not legal advice, but if you're telling people you were just at a venue, this Club Opium or whatever, she had an appearance there, the cops can now go and say, hey, look, we're going to question some people that were there and see if any of them tell us that you had a drink in your hand, that you had a cup in your hand. And that person can say, yeah, she had a cup in her hand. And they'll use that against you, even if it was a cup of water. So, I think Glorilla's volunteering some stuff that seems friendly and forthcoming, but it's not going to end up helping her at the end of the day. So, let me know your thoughts. But I wanted to do this video because a lot of these other clips of this arrest that I've seen were about 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes long, and they started from this point forward, and they don't really show that happening. Oh, and one last thing. If you think the way Glorilla talks sounds like she's slurring her words, I do encourage you to go check out any, video content that she's in or some interviews. It's kind of just her voice, the way she speaks. It's a Memphis thing, I think. But I'd also be interested in seeing if they're trying to use that against her. you know, the way she speaks, if they're going to characterize it as her slurring her words, when, in my own opinion, you guys are welcome to have your own. In my own opinion, she's not slurring her words. She sounds like she sounds. It's just her. So, you know, shout out to this full body cam footage, because it's giving us a little inside look at, you know, an officer doing something that I think we should be able to call out and see for ourselves. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, you guys. Until the next video, you guys take care. Have a good one.